It is Monday, April 30th, and as promised, some beauty shots of our counters.
Oh. It came pretty smooth.
Yeah.
This like splattered. There's a drip on it that's dry.
Is there? Oh,
Right there.
sand that down.
I'll have to sand that down. Fix that.
Look at the vanity.
The bathroom looks good. Super smooth. There's a sink mark for me to cut.
Yeah.
But with the
These are
paste
coming out
wax
real
applied,
nice.
I still have to give another coat on the edge.
Yeah.
It doesn't like to. Oh, I have a phone call.
Phone call.
Wow,
So we got some errands and chores done this morning, so we're getting a little bit of a late start on the property work. But we've already had a fairly exciting morning.
Okay.
We've got a few things. I have a whole pack of garden hose washers, those rubber O-rings, so I can fix that leak. But the most exciting part is out here. Fuel can. Why is this exciting? Well, for fuel can to be useful, you have to pour fuel into something. Like that. Yep. We got a generator. It's getting real now. So we'll have fueled electricity. Obviously, of course, we also want to shoot for solar panels on the roof to get power from the sun too. But yeah, this is pretty exciting. We went to Ace Hardware, pick up a couple things, dust masks for her when she's cutting that MDF, and just the O-rings, and passed by, and I've been eyeing these generators, but they've been, sometimes I have them, sometimes I don't, and they had two. I'm like, ugh. Well, all of the, like the inverter charger and stuff is showing up sometime like Thursday, Friday this week, so yeah. The power shed is assembled. Just has to get leveled and prepped for use, so get the generator, do it. Rip that Band-Aid off. So yeah, we got a generator now. But today, continue troubleshooting. And hopefully I can get this thing going. So we haven't had heavy rain, but we've had steady drizzle rain. Pretty much all overnight, all this morning. It's still drizzling right now, which on that roof still means it catches some water. So I'm going to go see how much water is in the tank. We'll see. Oh yeah, we got a little rise in the water level where there's this seam, which you can't really see the seam anymore because it's almost, the water level has almost crested that seam, which is awesome. That's a good 8 inches, maybe 10 inches in there. So, yeah, but there's a water level. This is a 10,000 gallon tank. So just imagine from the bottom to the top, cut that into 10 segments, and so we're almost at 1,000 gallons, if that's one segment, right? So I think we're not quite, so maybe 800 gallons, but we got water, which is nice, awesome. So Rand's getting right to it. Beautiful counter, just drilled a hole right through it.
I bought this mask and then I did not put it on my face.
Oh, right.
I'll do it in a minute.
It works better over your mouth.
Works better if you actually wear it.
So yeah, so she's going to be working on cutting that hole out.
But I have
fitting the sink and what?
sinks to assemble. The best practice is apparently when you're putting sinks in, to put like the drain things and all of the peripherals that go on your sink before you put it on your counter, because you can't really get to all of it later, both sides of the sink, as easily. So I've got a bunch of peripherals, the sink drains, that kind of stuff, to attach to the sinks. I'm not going to actually install them in the counters yet.
No.
I'm just getting everything ready.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then after that, it's backsplashes have to be cut and painted. And then on to finishing this wall. So I have 2 days, today and tomorrow, to finish all the little fiddly bits.
Oh, that's right. It's Fiddly Bit Day.
It's fiddly bits, with the goal of having a painting Wednesday. So it's really a day and a half of fiddly bits because a half a day tomorrow will be cleaning.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the paint on Wednesday.
Yeah, and we got a late start today.
Well, sort of. We had supply run.
We did stuff, but...
Yeah. But now we're here. I'm hoping, I mean, a lot of the fiddly bit stuff, I put so much thought into it that hopefully I can just start knocking it out.
Yeah. Remember, all the cuts first, painting last. Don't box yourself in.
That's what I did wrong yesterday. You're right. Because I have so many little things to cut. Yeah. So I should do the backsplashes last. In fact, I could do the backsplashes even after the white gets painted.
Yeah.
I just don't want any sawdust. I could cut them, leave them, paint them later.
Yeah. Things to consider.
Things to consider.
My day is going to start with...
little gaskets.
A donut.
Not the right kind of donut.
I'm hoping this is one of the keys to having good
pressure.
Water pressure.
20 more pounds of pressure. That's all we need. We'll see how we do.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, you have better luck than me. You're just like, I just need to work.
Right. I just need to work.
I need luck.
When we left here last night, this was just shy of 40 psi, and it's still there. So that's a really good sign.
There's a hole in it.
There's a hole in it. A whole lot of dust. Here's our cute little sink. And there's the hole it's supposed to go in, so. Oh. Not quite wide enough for the. I need like a millimeter.
Oh, you just need to shave a little bit for those set screws.
But it'll look awful pretty on that black counter.
I think so, yeah.
So I'm not gonna put those jigsaw blades away a little too soon.
Oh.
It's literally just. Like,
Can you just grab that sanding block? Will that take enough off?
I don't know.
Might be too much work.
They're fine sanding blocks. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
take much.
Sink.
So I need to shave just a little. Cool.
The troubleshooting continues. This looks weird. So I cut the pump out, bypassed it, and way over there I hooked up the drill pump in line just to see what the drill pump would do pushing water through this line. So I have a suspicion that there's using line like this is just too soft. And yeah, I am able to pressurize the tank using just a drill pump from way over there, because pushing water is a lot easier than trying to vacuum the water, which is basically what this is trying to do. And it's powerful enough to vacuum the water. Unfortunately, I think I'm collapsing the line, because up to a certain pressure, it just stops. And I'm very confident purging all the water out. There are these pressure leaders up here that I'm very confident that the line is collapsing under vacuum. So, solution? This kind of pump needs to go over there. So that's going to be an interesting project, because this pressure switch still needs to be wired in to tell the pump when to turn on and off. So it'll still be powered from here, but the pump will be over there. So that'll be fun. And it's raining a lot harder, so I'm going inside right now to contemplate this issue. So the options available to me are run a couple $100, well, like $300 or $400 worth of hard line from the tank around. And then even then, the vacuum still might not be powerful enough. So there's a question mark there. That's a $300 or $400 gamble. Or leave that line and relocate the pump. But the pump still needs to be powered from here, which means I have to get the correct gauge outdoor rated extension cord to run all the way out there, which is a big maybe. So yeah, things to consider. Or the other option is to get if you haven't guessed yet, I'm trying to cheat this, because I can get a shallow well pump, which definitely will provide the vacuum necessary. Still got to get $300 or $400 of the hard line, and that shallow well pump is still going to be $300. So trying to avoid that option. Got to think about this for a second. Ren is going drill crazy.
I am.
She's
I can't stop drilling.
drill mad.
Just drill everything. Drill.
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 Put a hole in it.
Put a hole in it. Put it in your Bible.
Wow.
I'm putting up shelves.
Shoals. Yeah, everything that needs to get painted white.
Everything that needs to get painted white has to happen today.
Install it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I did finish the kitchen shelves the other day, if you remember. When I connected them, or set them in place where they connect, I realized that there was a few little fiddly bits that needed to be added to be sure that things didn't fall off of shorter shelves into these wide open spaces. And that there wasn't a gap on the shelves that do meet between the side shelf and the back shelf. So all those little things are done. The counter's over there leaning against the wall, because chalkboard paint takes about a week to cure. So it just has to stand there and be happy with some nice airflow and not anybody messing with it. So yeah, I'm just cutting little pieces of wood and drilling holes. I have shelves to put up here. I have a couple of braces blocking whatever in the bathroom to do. I've got this wall to finish. I've got a headboard attached to the wall and end tables to build and attach to the wall, and curtain rod holders to build, to cut and attach to the wall. I think it's doable. I don't know if it's all today, but I think I should be done. My goal is to be done with all these fiddly bits by like 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Cool.
And then a couple hours to just clean.
Yeah, I'll help with that.
Get things out of here.
Yep.
Get all the dust clean, because it's so dusty in here. I think it's doable.
Absolutely.
I'm painting. Painting on Wednesday.
Paint it. Paint it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She's going to continue drilling like mad.
Drill.
I'm going to do some research. Water shed is locked up. Did not get a successful installation yet, but keep learning every single day and keep trying new things. So I have another direction to go in, which will be a really interesting direction. So, you'll see that unfold. But it's promising. I did get the water heater mounted, and service lines are ready to get plumbed into the house. So that little bit is done. The top of the water heater gets really hot, so there's a heat shield there, flue, that comes with it, but it's also going to get insulated from the plastic with just another sheet of plywood there. But yeah, that was my day. A lot of troubleshooting. A little bit of plumbing installation. Got a nice misty evening going again. But check out what's going on in here. Shelving. Look at that. That's beautiful. I like that.
Too bad they're not little. I tried so hard. I must have leveled my marks 5 times.
Oh.
And for whatever reason, I think it's the bottom one. This one I gotta fix. It's creeping up right here. You see it?
Yeah.
I can fix that.
Yeah. Take screws out.
Yeah, it's all screwed.
Throw it back in.
Not even permanent if I don't want it to be.
But it's looking awesome.
But
So I
I'm
like
happy enough with it.
Yeah. And then we also got, remember, is the start of Fiddly Stuff Day. We got nightstands.
Yeah, we got nightstands built
in.
That will allow we have a bed that has drawers underneath, storage drawers that pull out on the sides, and so that will allow us to actually use this.
Yeah. Which in a space like this, we'll absolutely want that.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, those will be my dresser.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
This wall, you can't see it, but it got some blocking behind it, which remedied part of our problem that we had with these not having enough support. They were sort of going in and out in between the studs, and so there were gaps. So the blocking behind that I put in the closet has resolved that. So now we can putty the seams without having to do any kind of weird, we were talking about putting a furring strip there.
Right.
That's fixed, so that's fine. Finally, the blocking for the shower wall, so that is fastened at the top.
Oh, right. Yep.
I don't know if you can see in there, it's pretty dark, but
You can kind of see that up there.
but yeah,
going
so
across.
that freestanding wall for this between the shower and the vanity is solid now. It won't go anywhere. That needed to be done. Yeah, it's just fiddly stuff.
All that small stuff.
I'm so tired. It doesn't. You look around and it doesn't feel like you did anything. But it's just little things. Lots and lots of little things, and I'm pooped.
Well,
It's coming together.
yeah. Let's go get some dinner and prep for tomorrow and hit it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.